Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the sports world lately, the NBA's big move into Africa. But here's the thing, this isn't just about basketball. It's about economics, culture, and a whole lot of ambition. So, let's break it down. First off, did you know the NBA launched the Basketball Africa League, BAL, back in 2021? Yeah, it's their first professional league outside North America. Personally, I think this is a genius move. Africa's got this untapped energy for basketball, and the NBA's stepping in to capitalize on it. But here's where it gets interesting, they're not just hosting games, they're selling teams to private investors. We're talking multi-million-dollar bids here. What makes this really interesting is how it mirrors the franchise model in the US, but with a completely different cultural and economic landscape. It's like the NBA saying, hey, Africa's not just a market, it's a partner. Now, let's talk numbers. The BAL claims it's pumped over $250 million into Africa's economy and created nearly 37,000 jobs since its launch. By 2034, they're projecting $5.4 billion and 650,000 jobs. Those are massive figures. But here's my take, while the economic impact is huge, what's often overlooked is the cultural shift. Basketball isn't just a sport in Africa, it's becoming a symbol of aspiration. I mean, think about it, kids in Nairobi or Lagos seeing their local teams compete at a premium level. That's powerful. It's not just about money, it's about changing narratives. One thing that immediately stands out is the NBA's focus on local ownership. Mark Tatum, the NBA's deputy commissioner, stressed this point. And I get why. Africa's got 11 of the 20 fastest growing economies globally, and a young, vibrant population. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about selling jerseys or tickets, it's about embedding basketball into the fabric of these communities. But here's the kicker, local ownership also means navigating local politics and challenges. And that's where things get tricky. Speaking of challenges, let's address the elephant in the room, the NBA's partnership with Rwanda. Amnesty International called them out for partnering with a government accused of backing armed groups in the DRC. Now, the NBA says they follow US State Department guidance, but come on, this raises a deeper question. How do you balance economic opportunity with ethical responsibility? Personally, I think this is where the NBA needs to tread carefully. Sports have the power to unite, but they can also be used to distract from bigger issues. What this really suggests is that the BAL's success isn't just about basketball, it's about how the NBA navigates these complex dynamics. Now, let's talk about the franchise model itself. Claire Akamanzi, CEO of NBA Africa, says this structure will let teams really make money through merchandising, ticketing, and media rights. Makes sense, right? But here's what many people don't realize, for this to work, Africa needs infrastructure. I'm talking arenas, training facilities, and transportation. Masai Ujiri, president of the Dallas Mavericks, hit the nail on the head when he said the BAL needs to expand to cities like Nairobi, Lagos, and Johannesburg. It's not just about Kigali. If you want to create a sustainable ecosystem, you've got to spread the wealth, literally. What's also fascinating is the interest from investors. Chiney Ogwumike, WNBA All-Star, said she's trying to get in on this. And she's not alone. Investors from Africa and abroad are eyeing these franchises. But here's my question, who's really going to benefit? Is it the local communities, or is it just another case of outsiders profiting from Africa's potential? I think this is where the NBA needs to be transparent. If they want this to be a win-win, they've got to ensure that the economic benefits trickle down to the grassroots level. Finally, let's zoom out for a second. The BAL isn't just a league, it's a statement. It's the NBA saying, Africa's got talent, Africa's got market potential, and Africa's got a future in basketball. But here's the thing, success isn't guaranteed. There are economic hurdles, political challenges, and ethical questions to navigate. From my perspective, the BAL's biggest test isn't on the court, it's off it. Can the NBA build a league that's both profitable and impactful? Can they avoid the pitfalls of exploitation? That's the million-dollar question. So, what do you think? Is the NBA's move into Africa a slam dunk, or is it too early to tell? Let me know in the comments. And if you take anything away from this, let it be this: the BAL isn't just about basketball, it's about what happens when global ambition meets local reality. Let's see how this story unfolds.